in this video I'm going to go through example 2 from your first probability lesson in Applied Unit 3. So example 2 shows us a table with the times taken in minutes for a group of students to complete a number puzzle. So we've got a group frequency table here. Part A is saying if a student is chosen at random, can you find the probability that they finish the number puzzle in under 9 minutes? So we want to find the probability that t is less than 9, where t is the time taken to complete the puzzle. Now when t is less than 9, we need to think of all the times up to 9. So we've got the times from the first column between 5 and 7 and the second column between 7 and 9. So we're going to add those frequencies from those first two columns, and then it's going to be out of our total frequency, which is 35. That is just the sum of all the frequencies in the table. For part B, we're finding the probability that they finish the number puzzle in over 10.5 minutes. Now this is a bit different to the previous question, because 10.5 is not the minimum or maximum value of any group. So we're going to have to use interpolation to find an estimate for the cumulative frequency up until 10.5. So we've looked at interpolation before when calculating measures of location and spread. We can also apply it here. We've just got to remember that interpolation is an estimation. So we're going to find the cumulative frequency of 10.5, which is in the group between 9 and 11. So 10.5 is in the group of the times between 9 and 11. We want to find the frequency, the cumulative frequency within that group for when the time is equal to 10.5. So within that group we've got a frequency of 12. Here, we're going to start by finding the proportion. So we're doing 11 subtract 10.5 over 11 subtract 9, and we're saying that is exactly equal to 12 subtract f over 12 subtract 0. So remember, we're doing the proportion of this distance over the whole distance, and we're setting that equal to the proportion of this distance over that whole distance. So we're going to rearrange this, simplify this. 11 subtract 10.5, that's 0.5. 11 subtract 9, that's 2. We've got 12 subtract f, and then 12 subtract 0 is 12. Now 0.5 over 2, that is 0.25. And that's equal to 12 subtract f over 12. We're then going to multiply each side of our equation by 12. 0.25 times by 12 is 3, and 12 subtract f. So we know that f, if we rearrange this, we get that f is equal to 9. So we know that the cumulative frequency here is 9. So if we want the probability of t being greater than 10.5, the frequency from 10.5 to 11 will be 3. So I've just done 12 subtract 9. So I know I'm going to have 3. I'm then going to add the frequencies of the groups greater than 10.5. So we're looking at the last two columns as well. So I'm going to add 5, add 4, and then that's all over 35 again. So my answer is 3 add 5 is 8, add 4, that is 12 over 35. And actually part A, apologies, I forgot to finish that calculation, that was 19 over 35.